Hi folks, Chris Voss here from the ChrisVossShow.com, the ChrisVossShow.com. Current blog post I want to share with you. Of course, review the latest in social media and technology. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and like this video so we can keep bringing you more. We have all the major phone companies sending us phones to review so that we can keep bringing you all the latest, coolest, and greatest reviews and comparisons in cell phones. These are two phones. One's from AT&T, the Samsung Galaxy S4, and also the other one is from AT&T. It's the HTC One X Plus, which is a 1.7 gigahertz NVIDIA Tegra 3 processor that's in here. So we're going to be doing just a quick Geekbench 2 comparison between these two devices. One, you can see it has the Android 4.2.2. One has the Android 4.1.1, which is the latest on both these. It's available. This is actually the latest software on Samsung. It's 1.9 gigahertz on the S4. On the the One X Plus, it's a 1.7 gigahertz. You can see there's a little bit more memory. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and run these benchmarks. Now we're going to run these benchmarks twice, and then what we're going to do is pull the at&t benchmark scores so you can see how they both pan out between each of them. And you know, obviously the faster processor is going to make the difference here at coming out much faster, much better. But the key is if you have a phone at home that's either one of these and you're thinking of trading or moving around to other phones, or if maybe you have a phone at home, you want to run these same apps to see how your phone compares to these phones, you can do that at home also. So very easy to take these apps and be able to do your own comparisons at home and copy what you see here. So we have the Samsung Galaxy S4 is coming in at 3235 on its Geekbench score. And comparatively on the HTC One X Plus, we should be seeing a score out of this puppy fairly soon. And when we do, it's going to give us a good indication of how the device scores and comparatively the speed of it, which is really interesting because their chipsets aren't too much difference, or shouldn't be too much different between the two, and their processing speed and everything else. So we'll see here if this is going to give us a score anytime soon. There we go, 1189. You can see there's a huge difference. Now 1189 isn't a bad score. A year or so ago, that was a fairly nominal score for phones that were in the marketplace. So because this is taking so long for the sake of video, what we're going to do is we're going to skip right to the at&t benchmark and take a look at how that works and the scores that came in for the at&t. The at&t is another kind of benchmark of benchmarks, a leader of benchmarks at what a lot of people look at and scores on these devices. You can see here that the Samsung Galaxy S4 scored with a 24,337 on its scoring, and the HTC One X Plus scored 13,515. So another validation of the difference between these two. And of course, one is a brand new phone that's just finishing the market, 1080p screen, front-facing camera, 1080p, a whole mess of different stuff that's in this thing and everything else. And this is not too, it's about 6 months old, the HTC One X Plus, but that can be a lifetime in terms of phones. So be sure to give us a like on this video, subscribe to our channel, and be sure to check out the Chris Voss Show. We have a plethora of these phones we're taking and comparing, thanks to at&t.com for sharing both the Samsung S3 and the HTC One X Plus with us. And be sure to tune in all the time for all the phones we're uploading and comparisons we're doing. Thanks for coming by.